episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
Now for a trailer Christopher's been dying for.
Not really dying for, but excited for to see.
Excitingly dying for. As we're taking a look at the official teaser trailer.
This is the official
trailer.
Teaser.
Official teaser trailer for Lanterns. This is the new show under the DCU banner. Oh, sorry. James Gunn's DCU banner. He's only executive producing this one. And this one's interesting. It's Lanterns. This is, I believe, the first live-action Green Lantern thing we've gotten since the Ryan Reynolds Lantern.
Yes, yeah.
Not counting the Snyder Cut of Justice League. Or the Justice League film. Anyways, interesting things about this one. For one thing, we are following Hal Jordan and John Stewart.
Yeah, we were following a much older Hal Jordan, a more veteran Hal Jordan, kind of like, was it with John Stewart under his wing, taking on a new case that just came up.
Kyle Chandler's playing the titular veteran on this, which is pretty dope. I know rumors, they were originally pushing for, was it John Brolin? No,
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin, thank you. Josh Brolin. To play the role, but I think Kyle Chandler's a good pick as well. Then they got more of a newcomer with Aaron Pierre playing John Stewart, who was definitely showing off his stuff in that Netflix, not really movie. Rambo, but kind of Rambo.
No, it's a good movie. Definitely, you guys take a look at it for that movie on Netflix.
I think the most interesting aspect a lot of people have seen for this is not exactly like we're going to get with Superman. This is more of a mystery.
They stated that this was definitely more of a mystery, more of a thriller type of like detective. Like imagine if pretty much you're diving into Seven in a way, pretty much saying of like this like investigation. I remember James Gunn did state that whatever they're investigating, deeply investigating, pretty much does have a connection to a bigger threat for what they're leading into.
I mean, he did say you can watch every individual and don't need to know backstory or anything. He does want to lead into something grand.
Yeah, it's like, and he always wants to make sure it's just like if we do lead it, it is a guaranteed lead, not just we don't know if we're gonna come back to this later type of situation.
But of course, you can't have a show about Green Lantern without everybody's favorite Green Lantern. Nathan Fillion is also going to be in this as Guy Gardner.
Yeah, returning as Guy Gardner.
That doofy haircut.
Yeah. It's enough said, because there's a lot of people talking about this and talking about like pretty much where they're going with this, which is they say is a little bit weird. But let's just dive into this for the official teaser trailer for Lanterns. So here we go.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Oh my.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher.
You're just a fucking...
You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are. Alright.
I heard about this scene.
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
I'm training you.
Yeah, we have no car now, asshole.
Something is off here. I can feel it.
This is my town.
Oh, cool.
You're a big shot. Noted.
Oh, hey!
Get the fuck out of my way.
Think she hates your guts.
It's the way she hates them.
This is a stupid plan.
What?
That's stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern's oath is to protect people. We both know I do a better job of this than you.
Oh.
This is my job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
You're old. You're tired. Your time is up.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly? Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Oh, he's like...
Have you ever talked with the other Lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
Hey, at least he's relevant.
To be fair, Guy Gardner is an alien to anybody. Honestly, first thoughts, I'm getting Reacher vibes. I'm getting so heavy fucking Reacher vibes. Comes into a small town. They're the badasses solving a grand mystery in the small town. Mm-hmm. I'm automatically getting Reacher vibes from this. Like, I love, like, of course, they're both hot-headed. They both come from military backgrounds. You know, I'm not going to guess branches right now because I'm not good at that. But like, they both come from military backgrounds because of course, both come from military backgrounds. So both feel like they're confident enough in their own abilities. Though of course, John being the like new guy still feels overall really confident in what he's capable of. But he's not. But how Jordan sees, he's not. He is. But not with the ring yet.
Not with the ring yet. He's like, he's destined to have the ring, but it's like, not just yet.
I don't mind where they're going with this, because I love the mindset James Gunn is going with this, in that you don't need a grand, I know people have been checking out the shot of the lantern suit, but like, you don't need a grand movie to like introduce somebody. Yeah. You know, that's already been known.
There's some people that are like, they're not. The thing is, there's some people I've been reading about that they're saying that they're kind of mixed of where they're going with Hal Jordan, and I'm sitting here going, this dude's a veteran. He's a veteran in this universe, so he's seen some shit. He's been through some shit. Yeah. So he's gonna give attitude. Yeah, he's gonna give like cockiness for what he is and stuff like that. But it's just like. That's who he is. That's what he's portraying, and he's trying to show this new kid going, like if you're gonna get into this, you're gonna get deep into this.
And it's James, and also don't forget James Gunn wanted to not just be an introductory to this world, wanted to be a lived-in DC universe where heroes of all kinds have been there for centuries now. Not just he's the first guy to show up that's a superhero, and then everybody else shows up. He's wanting to live in world, and that's why I love what they did with this Hal Jordan. He has been around the block and then some, and you need somebody like that. It's kind of like their own training day in a way, where you need somebody who's seen it all, knows it all, to really give the best advice to an up-and-comer like Jon Stewart.
There's one thing I heard somebody say, which I'm sitting there going, I never really saw it like that, and that is, everyone's like, for those who have problems with the way James Gunn's handling this DC universe, pretty much the problem they're having with it is that with Marvel, they're character building. James Gunn, he's theme building. He's setting a theme for these. It's not like we're character building. It's like, no, these characters are already built in. Let's make a theme around it. Mm-hmm. Like with Superman, it was all about what is it like to be human, stuff like that. Here, it really feels like it's like what the world is really like. It's like, and what you're getting yourself into, really. Like it's like that's what James Gunn is building. It's like he's not character building. He's theme building. Using themes for these set worlds, these set characters. And that's why some people are. It's hard for some people to adjust from the way Marvel's doing it to how James Gunn and even the DC universe what they're trying to build.
Yeah, because anybody else would have just did a like big action heavy Green Lantern film or show. Here he's changing his perspective of how you should do a superhero show. Yeah. And with here it's simple. Like I said, I got Reacher vibes, but at the same time, Reacher ain't going around every episode kicking all kinds of ass. He is trying to solve a mystery.
Yeah.
And that's
but like I said, for when we're getting this though, it's definitely interesting. It looks like they're going. It's something like something intergalactic is there, and it's like they're investigating what's going on here, what's happening, what is this so-called entity or whatever we're after, what's going on in this small town. So it's like they're gonna bump heads with the locals just because of like who they are and things like that. But it's just like what are they truly investigating? I don't have problems because I've read a couple people having problems with why are they flying without with the suits. I'm like, because they can do that. Because they don't have to suit up just to go flying everywhere. As long as they have that ring with them, they can fly.
Yeah, hell, I think the anime series does that sometimes too, where all they do is just show them with a green glow, and that's really it.
And the closest thing we even show was not only the suit, but also what he was holding, which was the lantern to power up the rings.
Yeah,
that one shot where he's holding it, but
yeah. I just find the irony. We keep talking about Alan Richardson in Reacher. Ironic.
Well, you are, not me.
No, me. I'm talking Alan Richardson. Given that he played Hawk in that Titan show, we still need to finish.
Yeah, and there's the lantern.
There's the lantern. I like it. It does look like... It kind of feels like more of a homage to the original, like, Golden Age Green Lantern lantern. You know, it has that old look, but it still has the green on it.
And what makes sense, too, the way he said what he said at the end of it, where he's like, have you spoken to the... And he's just like... The freaking aliens. It's like
one of them's a squirrel.
And what I think what he's getting at is that remember, I remember the comics. I remember it's like none of them really liked the human race. None of them really thought they would ever be a human lantern, at all.
His
so
thought,
they still is like that's why I think he had the attitude behind it where it's like they don't give two shits about.
I'm pretty sure this Hal's opinion on Guy Gardner is they just give any ring to any fucking body anymore nowadays. Like that, I think that's his opinion on Guy. This version of Hal's opinion on Guy.
Even though Guy, if you look at his history, there's a reason why he has that ring. And it's like, it is really good and an interesting story that you guys may have to look up on your own.
But I'm curious to see where we go. We see their shots of like some big battle, which assuming is the finale. So probably some alien entity causing chaos or like secretly has humans working for them or some shit like that.
And I don't mind if it's like they don't suit up until like the very end. Or even if they don't suit up, I'm like...
The top two things we need. Let's see what the suit looks like. The suit looks like on them.
Yeah.
And the oath. You gotta have the fucking oath. I'm sorry. I know. I get it. It's a more mature version, more lived-in. You gotta have the oath. People love the oath. I still choke up on the oath. And I'm not even a big Green Lantern fan. I think that's one of the best creations in comic book history is that fucking oath.
No, I mean, even though when they first announced at the time with Ryan Reynolds, stuff like that.
I know. The clip at Comic-Con.
When he says it still brings chills down my back because it's just like, oh man, that is good.
It's the only DC thing I know by heart is the oath. So like, I would love to see it here. Just him saying it for the first time or trying just to get the lantern to work maybe at one point. I just want him to say the oath. I'm curious to see where they go. Like design-wise, are they always gonna be glowing green? I know in the animated show, he did glowing green eyes instead of the domino mask, like Hal would usually do. I'm curious to see where they go with that. Will we see any more from Oa? I know, like, all we've seen from Green Lanterns has been Guy. We getting more people, like, hints or hear a voice in the ring sometime, because I know that's how they communicate. Something. Maybe we'll hear Kilowog for the first time.
Maybe
perhaps
just some other patrolman or something like that. Or wanting a report or something like that. Like, hey, give us a report.
So I know Kyle Rayner still weighs like there's two they've added since. Like John, they've added like 2 to 3 more human Green Lantern.
Yeah, there is a female one. I forgot.
I think Jessica Cruz. Jessica Cruz was one. And Kyle Rayner was another. Yeah, I think there was one more, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. But I'm happy they're focusing on like I would say
top 3 at least.
The 2 of the original 3. Because I'm not gonna forget Alan Scott.
Yeah.
I still remember that too, Alan Scott. But like, I'm not gonna, it's smart. I think John's such a great way of having like a newbie being introduced to the world of Lantern.
Instead of it, it's all how this. No, it's like. No, it's freaking John.
I just love they're pulling a Justice League animated series. It's just we are going with John Stewart.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, we're definitely gonna check it out. We're definitely gonna eventually get to it on this show, reacting to all of it. We got time. It's in August, so we got plenty of time. Hopefully, knock on wood. So yeah, looking forward to it. So please just don't be at the beginning of August. I'm not gonna be here in the beginning of August. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about a more mystery-filled DC Universe show, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what your guys' thoughts going into this are. If you're a huge Green Lantern type of fan, what are your guys' thoughts on where the take they're going with this with the show? even with How and stuff like that. Do you guys have maybe do you like where they're taking it, or you like how James Gunn is kind of like handling this story, for How, even for John, stuff like that. Just the way they're handling this show itself and what you've seen so far. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you feel positive type of vibe coming off of it, or you still want to see maybe another trailer to kind of get more of a vibe or anything like that? I mean, let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction to this trailer. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And of course, check out any of our reactions. It's been a while, but we do have a bunch of DCEU stuff, including Titans. We still watch the final season. Stargirl. We still need to watch the final season, and among other things as well. You can check out right here on our channel, as well as like our reactions to the Supergirl trailer and the first 2 Superman trailers.
Yep.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And it's been a very bright and stage-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.